Well, I know most of you are here because you want to know how some options work. And you know I can't cover all these options in one video. It's gonna be long. And I just want to take the popular options and explain it to you guys. And I'm gonna work on the other options in a different video. I hope this will help you. So I'm going straight to the point. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to explain the popular options to you guys. Like you can see on the screen now, I have selected the Spanish La Liga, and this is a match between Levante and Sevilla. I know most of you know what straight win means. Home win, away win, straight draw, double chance, home win or draw, away win or draw, and win-win. Most of you don't understand the win-win, but it's 12. When you see 12 in the double chance, that means win-win. It means the game should end with a winning result. They shouldn't end in a draw. I'm not going to touch on the options like both teams to score, straight win, away win, and double chance, because I know even amateurs know this, because that's the basic thing you should know when you start betting, like double chance, straight win, both teams to score. Like, you should understand that. So I'm going to touch on options like totals and individual totals, win either half, race to goal number, and many more. So I'm going to start with a total. I'm going to explain total, over and under. So like you can see on the screen, I'm gonna click on the total. I know most of you know what over 0.5 means, and if you don't, it means they should score one goal, and under 0.5 means they shouldn't score a goal. So if they score a goal, you will lose your ticket. And with over 1.5, they should score 2 goals. Over 2.5, they should score 3 goals. Same applies to the under 2.5, they shouldn't score 3 goals. Under 1.5, they shouldn't score 1 goal. And under 0.5, they shouldn't score a goal. So I'm going to touch on the over 1 and over 2. I know most of you don't understand it, but you use 1xbet and you don't understand it. So most of the betting companies introduced over 1, over 2, over 3, over 4, and it goes on. And most of you don't understand, but it's a very good option. Let's say you want to stake over 1.5 in a game, but you're not sure. You're not sure if they're going to score 2 goals in the game. So the best option to do is to stake over 1. And you're gonna get a refund if they score 1 goal and they end with a goal. But you're gonna win your ticket if they should score 2 goals. Do you get it? You will only lose your ticket if they don't score another goal in the game, or they don't score a goal in the game. You get it? So let's say you chose over 2 and you staked over 2. So you're gonna get a refund if they end the game with 2 goals, or if they score 2 goals after you staked your bet. You're gonna get a refund, but you're only going to win your game if they should score 3 goals. And your chances of winning is higher than losing, because you're only going to lose if they don't score 2 goals. But if you get the number 2, you're gonna get a refund. It's as simple as that. It works with the total 1 and total 2, which is the home team or the away team. So let's say you want the home team to score over 1 goal, so you're just gonna stake it. And over 1 or over 2 or over a number gives you the chance to get a refund. That's the difference between over 1 and over 1.5. If you stake over 1.5 and they only score 1 goal, you are not going to get a refund. You will lose your ticket. But if you stake over 1 and they score 1 goal and you don't score the next goal, you're gonna get a refund. You're not going to lose your ticket. You only lose your ticket if they don't score a goal. I hope you understand this now. I'm now going to touch on how goal will be scored. I know most of you see this and you just skip, you pass by, or you stroll away, but it's a very, very good option. You guys can win consistently with this. You see goal number 1 scored by kicking, goal number 1 scored by header, to be scored by a direct free kick, penalty, on goal, or no goal number. Do you get it? So this means the first goal, or the number which is the first goal, should be scored by kicking, or header or penalty, direct free kick or on goal. So you get to decide. I like to do this with the live games because I do it with the popular matches. Let's say Sevilla Levante, like you're seeing on your screen. I watch the game from the first minute to the 15th minute. If there's no goal, then I'll know how they are playing, the ball possession, how they kick the ball about. I get to know the crosses and the true passes. So I get to know how they are going to score the first goal. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it works for me. I win with that. I always take goal to be scored by kicking or header. If they are pulling more crosses, I'm gonna stake by header. Like the option is very big, odd 5. So if you should stake it even $10, you're gonna get $50. Do you get it? And scored by kicking, like how many goals have you seen with the head? Like you see most goals being scored by the leg, right? So yeah, it's a very good option. You guys shouldn't skip. You guys can stake this as single bet slips and you're going to win consistently. I'm gonna touch on, will there be number in the score? It's an interesting betting option. Guys, you guys are missing a lot. This is an interesting betting option. I could get arrested for teaching you guys this. I'm just kidding. But this means a certain number should be in the scoreline or it shouldn't be in the scoreline, depending on what you choose, yes or no. So assuming you stake on goal number 0 should be in the scoreline. This means they should end the game with 0 being in the scoreline. Let's say, example, they end the game 1-0 and you staked yes, you're gonna win your bet slip. But if you staked no and they end the game with 1-0, you're gonna lose your bet slip. So let's say I staked on goal number 1 will not be in the score line. I choose no. Like I choose no, meaning it shouldn't be in the score line. So if they should end the game 0-0, I'm gonna win. If they should end the game 2-2, I'm gonna win. But if they should end the game with 2-1, there's 1 in the scoreline, so I'm gonna lose. Let me give you one secret. Always stake on no with this option. And before you stake that, check their previous games. Check the team. If they are high scoring teams, stake a certain number that it won't occur in the game or it won't be in the scoreline. Yeah, it's very, very, very good. Just stick to that. Okay, we are moving to penalty awarded and sending off. This is a nice option for guys that are loaded, guys that stake single bets. Let's say $1,000. You're gonna stake on no and you're gonna win $80 or $800. You just work the maths. It's amazing. Let me explain it. When you stake on penalty awarded and sending off no, it means there shouldn't be a penalty awarded and sending off. So if there's a penalty awarded and the referee don't send the player off, you're going to win this bet slip. When I say sending off, it means red card. So if there's a penalty and there's no red card, you're gonna win this option. So let's move on to the next option. I chose interesting options for you guys because I actually want this video to help you guys stake on your own. So this is goal will be scored up to a minute. It's also interesting, like you see on your screen, goal 1 up to 15 minutes yes, and goal 1 up to 15 minutes no. So this means if you should choose goal 1 up to 15 minutes yes, they should score a goal before the 15th minute. If you choose no, they shouldn't score a goal before the 15th minute. You can work with the 35th minute or 27th minute or 45th minute. It works like yes or no. I hope you understood that. So we are going to touch on the European handicap now. I know you guys, most of you understand what handicap means. Yeah, so European handicap, it's just simple. It means one team will win with a handicap scoreline or the other team will win with a handicap scoreline, depending on the option you choose. Yeah, so let's say I want Sevilla to win the game with a handicap scoreline and I want them to lead Levante with 2 goals. I'm gonna stake Sevilla 1 goal handicap. It's there, you see it in a bracket 0-1. Yeah, so if I want Sevilla to lead with 3 goals, I'll stake 0-2. And if I want Levante to start the game with a 3-goal lead advantage, I'll stake Levante in the bracket, like you see in the bracket. I'll stake Levante 3-0. Like, I hope it makes sense. So Levante is going to start the game leading 3-0 on your bet slip. Do you get it? So you only lose your ticket when Levante loses the game by 4-0 or 3-0. Because if Sevilla should score Levante 3-0, it's gonna be a draw on your bet slip, and a draw is not a win, so you're gonna lose the bet slip. But if Sevilla should win 2-1, 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, you're gonna win your bet slip. We are now looking at the win either half. So like you can see on the screen, team 1 to win at least one half, team 2 to win at least one half. It's English, bro. For I was all tears here. You have to understand this, please. And it means Levante should win one of the halves, or Sevilla should win one of the halves. Do you get it? If you stake no, meaning they shouldn't win one of the halves. So if example, you want Sevilla to win one of the halves, you're gonna stake team 2 to win at least one half. Yes, and you're only going to lose if Sevilla don't win one of the halves. So let's say they played 0-0 in the first half, and Sevilla wins the second half by 1-0. You're going to win your tickets. Same applies to the home team, Levante. Team 1 to win first half. You can also choose no, so you only lose your ticket if they win the first half. If you choose yes, you win the ticket if they win the first half. If you choose no, you will lose your ticket if they win the first half. I hope you understand this now. So we are going to touch on the next option, which is race to end goals, meaning race to number goals. It means one team shouldn't score successively to a certain number, or they should score to a certain number successively. Yeah, that's the brofo, that's the English. So let me explain what I do with this option. I don't really stake the W2 or W1 to win or to score a certain number. I stake neither. Like you can see on the screen, I stake neither to score a certain number of goals, like a certain goal or a certain number. They shouldn't score it successively. So if I choose goal number 4, neither, it means Sevilla or Levante shouldn't score 4 goals successively, meaning one side shouldn't score 4 goals successively. Do you get it? So if Sevilla should score 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, I'm gonna lose my bet slip. But if there's a break between each goal, like Sevilla scored the first goal and Levante equalized, I'm gonna win my bet slip. It's just simple, bro. It's simple. It's a good option. You can stake this as a single bet and play it big. You're gonna win. I hope you understood this. So these are the popular options that we touched on, and I hope it was helpful. We are going to touch on other options like the yellow cards, corner kicks, first half and second half, player to score, ball possession, and many more, like offsides and crossbar and post. So expect that in other videos. So you guys can check the description and click on the link to the Telegram channel. We provide daily games and it's consistent. We win and our subscribers win. It's free. We're not charging you for any tip, and you guys are gonna win. Increase your gains. Yeah. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful. We'll see you in our next video.